Hello, how are you? Hope everybody is good, doing great in my YouTube channel family. Now, all those who are my YouTube channel family members, with them I keep sharing newer and newer recipes. And the rest of you who are still not our family members, do become our family members by subscribing to this channel. Click the subscribe button instantly, really, and like and share the recipes as well. And of course, if you want to keep updated on all the upcoming recipes and training videos, you can click the bell icon. And if you do not want notifications, do not click the bell icon, but do subscribe to the channel. Click the subscribe button quickly before we proceed on to know how we are going to make French fried florets. It's a very simple, very nice recipe, and these can be served in different ways, and they are very delicious to eat. Very simple, no extra spices in them. And all those people who do not believe in eating chilies, or who cannot eat chilies, for them it's a very nice recipe. And it can be eaten at iftar time in Ramadan as well. It can be eaten otherwise as well, can be served to your guests and family members equally, can be served in hotels as well. So now let's go on to see how we make French fried florets. Here are the very simple ingredients that we are going to use for this recipe. One is, of course, cauliflower, and we are going to use the florets of this cauliflower in this recipe. And the other is milk, half a cup of milk, say, or make it 1 cup of milk. You can see I've put it in that big bowl, big square bowl. There's milk at the bottom, that's why it's white. Okay, and then we need 2 eggs, and besides that we need corn flour and simple white flour. Okay, 2 things that we are going to need. Take 6 tablespoons of corn flour and 6 tablespoons of simple white flour in equal quantities. Besides that, we are going to need salt. In the big plate you can see there is salt here. You can use 1 teaspoon of salt. You can maximize the quantity or minimize the quantity as per your taste. Then you are going to use coriander powder, dried coriander powder, 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder, dried coriander powder, and white chili. I have used almost 3/4 of a teaspoon of white chili. You can use white pepper. You can use black pepper as well if you want to, or you can replace it with red chilies as well if you like it to be very spicy. So it depends upon your taste. I have used white pepper for it, and white pepper almost 1 teaspoon of white pepper. Okay, leveled teaspoon you can say of white pepper. And these are all the ingredients that we are going to need in making this recipe. Simple and delicious. Then we are going to cut the cauliflower into florets. As you can see, I have shown it to you so that you know what kind of florets you're going to need for frying for this recipe. And what I always do with cauliflower, and what I'll do here with these cauliflower florets, is I will soak them in water. Okay, so that any impurities can be washed off easily to the maximum before we cook them or before we fry them, whatever. So we are going to steam them here for this recipe. So soak them in water for some time, and then wash them, and then of course we will use them. So now in my clay cooking pot, I'm using my favorite clay cooking pot to steam these florets. And in that's not oil if you think it's oil. No. That's water. I have added a little water to my clay cooking pot, and I have put in my washed florets in that water. And because I have to steam them, that's why a little water, and in that I put my florets on low heat, not high heat but low heat. Okay, and then I have put the lid on and I am going to steam them for a few minutes. For it will take on low heat in a clay pot. It will take around 15 to 20 minutes before they are steamed well. You can use any other pot that you normally use for cooking, not necessarily a clay pot. It can be a non-stick pot, it can be a German silver pot, it can be a Pyrex pot. Any that you use for cooking normally you can use. Okay, the choice is yours. I just love this clay pot of mine. That's why I am using this to steam my florets in. Okay, while they're on for steaming, what we will do is we are going to make a mixture for frying, and we have almost 1 cup of milk in this big pot with pink flowers. I have milk in it, and I'm going to add 2 eggs to that milk. So you can see it in the picture. In the milk I'm going to add 2 eggs, and with the eggs I'm going to whisk them in the milk. The eggs in the milk, they are whisked, and see, such a beautiful yellow color they are giving in the blue and pink and sage pot. That's so nice, looking nice, beautiful. So I whisk them, the eggs and milk together, and then I'm going to add in the white flour. Okay, the white flour is then added to my mixture slowly, and I will keep mixing it and whisking it. Okay, that's very important because lumps should not form. And to that mixture I will also add the corn flour slowly, gradually, and keep whisking it at the same time so that lumps do not form. That's very important. And the rest of the spices, and the spices are only salt, white pepper, and coriander, dried coriander powder that I told you. I am now putting those also into this batter. I'm going to whisk them all together and of course make a mixture of them. And you see here, I'm making the mixture, I'm whisking things up, mixing them, whisking them, and you see such a beautiful viscosity is achieved now, and nice color. You see my spoon is moving in the mixture, and you can see the lines that are being formed, and they tell you how viscous it is, what is the thickness of the batter, and it's looking so nice, those lines in the batter, aren't they? And I have here shown you the viscosity of the batter by dropping it with the help of a spoon into my bowl, and you can see how thick it is. Keep this is the required thickness, and because if it's not thick enough, it's not going to stick to the florets properly. So in the meanwhile, while as I was making the mixture for frying, my florets now also are done, almost done, and this is very important. This is multitasking and time saving at the simultaneously. So do that while these are being steamed, the florets are being steamed. Make your mixture. And now, bravo, my mixture is ready and my florets are ready. You see a little greenish shade, light greenish shade has come into them, and that shows that they are ready now. They have been steamed now. They are ready to go into the mixture and get fried. And you see, I have my wok on the stove with oil in it, and it's going to become medium hot, and the fire underneath the wok is not going to be too high. Use medium flame for it. Okay, it becomes medium hot, and I have put in a floret that was dipped into the batter, into the oil, to check if it's good enough, warm enough, or for the florets to fry, you can check it that way. So you see here, I'm going to take the florets and I'm going to dip them in the batter. As you can see, I've shown you, these are 2 florets. You can see very clearly. I have dipped them in the batter, and of course poured some batter over them also before I'm going to put them now into the wok for deep frying. It's very important that they get rolled up in the batter. So they are rolled in the batter and they go into my wok with oil in it. That's on the stove all ready for frying. And you can see one after the other is going into the oil. And see how beautiful they are looking in the oil. They are being fried, and they will be fried from underneath, and then of course from the other side as well, as we will help them get fried from both sides. And as I said, they get fried from underneath. They give a nice light goldish brownish color, and with the help of a spatula, then you turn them on to the other side, as I am doing here in the images in front of you now. So you're going to be very careful about frying them. Once they are done on the one side, you have to topple them, turn them to the other side. And here, beautiful florets, lovely French fried florets are almost ready to be dished out. Golden brown, light golden brown from both sides, nice golden brown from both sides, from all sides I should rather say, and they are ready to be served. And here you can see I have taken out my French fried florets from the wok, and I have fried more. Of course, that was one go that you saw. There were 3-4 goes like that, and I've got my French fried florets ready in the dish, and with it there is ketchup to go. I have already uploaded the recipe of ketchup on my channel, homemade ketchup. You can see it there if you want to. Totally organic recipes without any preservatives, and you know what you're putting in them. Very clean, homemade things, very healthy as well. So you can see the ketchup recipe also on my channel, and you have the French fried florets here served with ketchup. They taste really nice, very delicious, very yummy. And if you want to make them more spicy, you can take them with chili garlic sauce or any other spicy mint sauce, any other spicy sauce that you like. That depends solely upon your taste. So the florets are ready here for you, and very simple, very easy to make. Do make them, try them at home, try them at your restaurant. Your guests will love them, and at home your family will really like them. The kids will love them, and of course you can serve them to your guests as well with ketchup and with tea, and with you can serve them with coffee as well, or hot chocolate as well. It depends upon your choice. And if it's summers, you can serve them with juice or cold drinks as well. So it totally depends upon your need, your wish, your desire, your liking. And of course, like, share and subscribe to the channel and become a part of this YouTube channel family. Stay healthy, stay happy, eat organic food, fresh food, nice, well cooked, homemade food, and that's really healthy for you and your loved ones. Take care of yourself. Cheers.